Hi there, my name's Mel Colley from melcolley.com and I teach Pilates and health and nutrition down in Portreath in Cornwall, and today I'm going to do a 4-minute exercise on the ball, four exercises for a minute each on the stability ball, or the Swiss ball as it's known as well. We're going to do the frog, and we're going to do heels together, and then we're going to do a shoulder bridge, and then we're going to go onto our hands and knees and do swimming, working with the glutes. So I'm going to do a minute of each exercise. I've got a gym boss which is going to time me. So I hope you join me today. This is for people who maybe haven't used the ball before or are beginners with Pilates or exercise. Okay? So roll down onto your back. Place your feet in a V shape with the heels together. Now if you're a little bit tight in the hips, maybe one hip's a little bit tighter than the other, you might not be able to get out into the V shape. It might be a little bit close together with the toes, which is fine, but the more you practice, the more the hips are going to open. Okay, so let's press the timer. It's going to beep, and we're just going to go for a minute. Okay, here we go. So you push the ball away, keeping the heels together, come back in. Pushing away, and coming back in. Now during this minute, I want you to focus on the abdominals, dropping down towards the mat, but lifting up towards your ribs. So your ribs aren't lifting, they're softening, so they're sliding down towards your hips. The shoulders are being sucked back into the mat. Almost feel as if you're pressing the arms into the floor to help activate the muscles in the back. Okay, so you're halfway. Now breathe out as you push, try and straighten the legs, bring the knees together, inhale as you come back in and the knees fall away. So as you push away, squeeze the glutes. That's your butt cheeks. Okay, you've got 9 seconds left. And then we're going to stay in this position with the feet together. Okay, feet together, so try and bring the big toes so they touch to the side and the knees together. Squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze the glutes. Draw the ball towards you and push away. Bring it in. And push away. Sucking the shoulders back again into the mat. So really helping to avoid any rounding of the shoulders. So we really start to open up the collarbone. Tucking the chin in slightly so you're not looking back behind you. If you feel that you are doing this and you find it quite hard to keep the back of the neck long, you might need a towel underneath the head. Keep those toes together. Breathing in as you bring it in, and exhale. So you're almost resisting the ball movement as you bring it in. 3 seconds. It's gone quick. Okay, we're going to go into the shoulder bridge. So feet flat on the ball, squeeze those glutes together, bring the knees together, push the feet into the ball, and just tuck under and lift the hips, and then roll yourself down. So we're going to do a minute of these. So just pelvic tilt, so you're just coming off the floor with the tailbone as you push the feet into the stability ball. Watch your shoulders again, stay back. Back of the head stays on the floor, don't lift your head. Now if you can go further, please do. You can roll all the way up if you can, without arching the back, so the pelvis isn't going into that anterior tilt. So we're tucking under, so you lift from the pelvic bone, almost as if the pelvic bone is staying higher than your hips. Pressing the arms back into the floor. Now if you can't manage this, if you start to feel that the thighs are cramping, it could be that the glutes just maybe aren't doing the job of stabilising and using for the movement that it should be, so keep the movement small. Okay, so the last one is swimming. Rolling over, placing the ball underneath your hip bones. Hands on the floor, underneath your shoulders, spread the fingers wide, legs are out long away from your hips, getting your balance, don't drop the head, keep it back up towards the ceiling, and alternate picking the legs up off the ball. Squeeze the glutes, draw your shoulders back. The hardest thing would be trying not to drop the head, also keeping your balance as well. If you find that your back is starting to hurt a little bit, it could be that you're starting to dip a little bit in the spine. So abdominals, pull them in, and up towards the ribs, so we're keeping a really strong spine. Watch the shoulders stay back. And then roll yourself off the ball. And for a nice stretch, come down onto your knees, place your hands on the ball, and then push the ball away from you. Try and keep straight arms if you can, so you really get a nice stretch down the side of the body. Let your head just drop between the arms, look down to the mat. So your ears are by your biceps, by the top of the arms. Draw the shoulders down the back as you push the ball away. Sink the tailbone towards your heels. And think about breathing into your sides, into the ribs. And then very slowly walk the ball back towards you and roll yourself up. Let's switch that off before you beep again. There you go, it's a minute of each exercise. Count how many repetitions you managed in each minute and repeat that throughout the next 7 days, just adding 2 to 5 repetitions every day. 5 repetitions every day additional for each exercise would be great. Okay, so you're just challenging yourself every day to become a little bit stronger and a little bit more flexible, but always stop if you feel any pain in your shoulder or in your back, regroup and come back into it. Okay, so if you need advice, if you want to do this, you need advice from your GP or your physio. If you're undergoing physio treatment for anything, please check with them first. Okay, so just don't go beyond your range of movement. Okay, so just take it slowly. Thanks for watching and have fun practicing. My name's Mel Colley from melcolley.com.